CS 3351 Digital Principles and Computer Organization. Topic is Addressing Modes, presented by Devi Salakshashan, Professor of CSE Department, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Addressing modes: the operation field of an instruction specifies the operation to be performed, and this operation must be performed on some data. So each instruction need to specify data on which the operation is to be performed, but the operand may be accumulated general purpose register or some specified memory location. So appropriate location of data is need to be specified, and in computer there are various ways of specifying the address of data. These various ways of specifying the address of data are known as the addressing modes. Types of addressing modes: implied and immediate addressing mode, direct or indirect addressing mode, register addressing mode, register indirect addressing mode, auto increment and auto decrement addressing mode, displacement based addressing modes. Implied addressing modes. Implied addressing modes are also known as implicit or inherent addressing mode. Is the addressing mode in which no operand is specified in the instruction. As in this mode, the operand are specified implicit in the definition of instruction. Complement accumulator is an implied mode instruction because the operand in the accumulator register is implied in the definition of instruction. CMA, take complement of content as AC. Similarly, the instruction or else rotate the content of accumulator is an implied mode in instruction. Immediate addressing mode. In immediate addressing mode, operand is specified in the instruction itself. In other words, an immediate mode instruction has an operand field rather than a addressing field which contain actual operand to be used in conjunction with the operand specified in the instruction. That is, in this mode, the format of instruction is MVI06. So in this we can mention that the MVI means move 06 to the accumulator. If you are writing add 05 means add 05 to the content of accumulator. Direct addressing mode. Direct addressing mode is also known as absolute addressing mode. In this mode, the address of data is specified in the instruction itself. That is, in this type of mode, the operand resides the memory and its address is given directly by the address field of the instruction. Means, in the words, in this mode, the address field contains the effective address of operand. Indirect addressing mode. Indirect addressing mode, the address field of instruction gives the memory address wherein the operand is stored memory. That is, in this mode, the address field of the instruction give the address where does the effective address is stored in memory. That is, effective address is equal to A. Like this we can mention. Register addressing mode. In register addressing mode, the operands in registers that reside within CPU. That is, in this mode, instruction specifies a register in CPU which contain the operand. It is like direct addressing mode. The only difference is that address field refers to a register instead of memory location. Register indirect addressing mode. In register indirect addressing mode, the instruction specifies a register in CPU whose contents gives the operand in memory. In other words, the selected register contain the address of the operand rather than operand itself. That is, effective address is equal to or. That means control fetches instruction from memory and then uses its address to access register and its look in register for effective address of operand in memory. Auto increment addressing mode. Auto increment addressing mode are similar to the register indirect addressing mode, except that register is incremented after its value is loaded at other location like accumulator. That is, in this case also the effective address mode is equal to or only. But after accessing operand, register is incremented by 1. Auto decrement addressing mode. Auto decrement addressing mode is reversed of auto increment, as in it is in the register is increment before the execution of the instruction. That is, in this case, effective address is equal to 1. So effective address is equal to register minus 1. Displacement based addressing mode. Displacement based addressing mode is powerful addressing mode as it is a combination of direct addressing or register indirect addressing mode. That is, effective addressing equal to A plus R. Means displacement addressing modes requires that the instruction have two address fields, at least one of which explicit, means one address field indicate direct address and other indicate indirect address. That is, value contained is one addressing field is A, which is used directly, and the value in other words field is R, which refers to a register whose content ought to be added to produce effective address. There are three areas where displacement addressing modes are used: relative addressing mode and base register addressing mode, index addressing mode. Relative addressing mode. In relative addressing mode, the contents of a program counter is added to the address part of a instruction to obtain the effective address. That is, in relative addressing mode, the address field of the instruction is added to implicitly reference register program counter to obtain effective address. That is, effective address is equal to A plus PC. Index register addressing mode. In index register addressing mode, the content of index register is added to direct address part of field instruction to obtain the effective address. Means in it the register indirect addressing mode instruction point to index register, which is a special CPU register that contain an index value, and direct addressing mode field contain base address. And indexed type instruction makes sense that data array is in memory and each operand in the array is stored in memory relative to base address, and the distance between the beginning address and the address operand is the index value stored in the index register. Any operand in the array can be accessed within the same instruction, which provide that the index register contains the correct index value. That is, the index register can be incremented to facilitate access to consecutive operand. That's the index addressing mode EA equal to A plus index. Base register addressing mode. In this mode, the content of the base register is added to the direct part of the instruction to obtain the effective address. Means it is in the register indirect address field point to the base register, and to obtain EA, the content of instruction register is added to direct address part of the instruction. This is similar to index addressing mode, except that the register is now called base register instead of index register. That is, the EA equal to A plus base.